On to race number 5 then, the 5th on the programme. We're looking at a Class 4 contest back over the extended mile here, the 1650, headed by Our Hero. Takes the drop back into Class 4 company where he has one in the past. General Dino. Neil Callan gets the ride for the first time from barrier 3. All You Know, blinkers go back on. Runner-up and beaten favourite behind Ultimate Dream last time out. Fine With Me, a last start course and distance winner. Chaparral Star, beaten favourite on his last 2 starts. He was odds on last time out as well. Godspeed, first up since January. Happy Rocky, runner-up over the 2,000 metres last time out. And Jolly Gaines, very close to a class drop here off a mark of 41. Grant Van Nierke will be in the saddle. What do we look for the speed here, Brad?
Well, that's a good question, Andrew. It's not easy really to find a noted sort of horse that might want to take the lead. So maybe Chaparral Star might be forced to roll from gate 6 and take it up early, and then if something wants to come around him, he can hand up and get a nice run on the back of the speed. So this is a real question mark speed map. From what we've got to look at and work with regarding figures and form, there doesn't look to be a great deal.
Gentry always runs well here at Happy Valley. He doesn't win out of turn. He's only a 2-time winner from his 27 starts. We had numerous placings and he's a fit horse. Fine With Me, he won well at his last start, poked up on the inside. Jimmy Ting, barrier number 4 with Keith Young aboard. So he's a horse in form at the moment, and he's moved on from his win and seems to have improved a bit. And Jolly Gaines, I just like, this is Jolly Gaines taking off here. King Mortar's the one at the back. So you can see Jolly Gaines really taking off. I thought it was a good run from him. He's close to a class drop, but I think he could be dangerous at a low weight. So I actually snuck him in on a 4th line.
All right, we'll keep an eye on him then. We'll start off with our search for the winner with All You Know, runner-up last time out as favourites. The blinkers go back on. He won with them last season, and they took them off at the start of this, but they've reached for them once more.
Yeah, I think that might just help him to find the line. He's a horse that's taken a little bit of time to sort of fully furnish and fill himself out physically, but he's got better and better with racing. I thought this was a nice effort, good barrier draw, blinkers going on. Touchwood, he gets all the favours. He's hard to beat.
Yep, he's one of the main chances. I think there's 2 main sort of chances in this, which are on paper, which is him and also Chaparral Star, and then it falls away after that.
All right, we'll get to Chaparral Star in a second. Let's have a look at Fine With Me, because he is a last start course and distance winner. The margin was only a nose from Lucky Shiny Day, but there was a margin.
Yeah, and he's drawn 4, All You Know's drawn 2, and Chaparral Star's drawn 6. So I'm a bit like Paul. I see the 2 he mentioned, and then probably this one also, Fine With Me. Obviously, with the Jimmy Ting yard, we know how well the stable is going, so hard to leave him out. He just scraped in there from a fast-finishing Lucky Shiny Day, but good win.
Yeah, he did everything right, blanket finish, and he got his nose down on the right time.
All right, he's got a few more pounds on his back, 6 more pounds in actual fact on his back this time round. Here is a Chaparral Star there. Now, he went off odds-on favourite. This is the day meeting at Happy Valley. I think that was a little bit on the short side, but ultimately he got beat anyway. Yeah,
he did. Now, he's run second in his last couple since he's come up into Class 4. Look, I've got him on a minor line. I've got a couple to beat him, but he's very consistent, I think, in Class 4, but I think this is going to be his grade. You know, he's going to be bottom of Class 4, top of Class 5 type horse, the way things are going.
He's done very little wrong since arriving with Casper, so it'll be interesting to see how much further he can go, but this looks another suitable race for him.
All right, what about Happy Rocky? 2,000 metres for him last time. I can never seem to pick him, but he is a 5-time winner. Yeah,
it just depends on the type of mood Happy's in. And obviously his fitness was better going in 3rd up here. Back to Sha-Tin as well, which has probably been out of Happy Valley and Sha-Tin the track he dislikes as opposed to Happy Valley, but he still run well there in the past without winning. But you can never underestimate him. He's one of these that does bob up at a price, and well, I've got the gates put me off 11, but I wouldn't be surprised. I've left him out, though.
Yeah, I have too. 11 with the apprentice on, I thought at Happy Valley, 1650. There's a few negatives.
I don't think Victor is quite the right type of rider for him either, to be honest.
It's a big price. He's, what, 36 at the moment. So All You Know is our favourite here, Paul.
Yeah, he's one of the main chances, but I'm going to go for a bit of an upset in this race. As I said, on paper, looks like All You Know and Chaparral Star. But Godspeed, now it's interesting that he's going in here fresh over 1650. He always looks like he wanted ground, and he's had 2 seconds at similar ratings. So I can see this race being a bit of an upset. So I've got him on top. He's had 2 trials on the all-weather, but he's not really an all-weather all-weather horse. So he's fit going into this race. 9 on top to beat 5 and 8. And then Jolly Gaines, I mentioned, his track work's very good, so another one at a bit of a price. 9, 5, 8 and top. And I'm really keen to take an each-way price here about 9 Godspeed, especially comes up from barrier 1, about 18 to 1.
Yeah, he's had a splint bone fracture back in April, so he's had some time off. I'll be keen to see what Jenny says about him. I left him out, but I see where Paul's coming from, because some of his form does read well against horses like Compassion Star, Unicron Jury. 5, 7, 8, 3 for me. All You Know, fine with me. Chaparral Star. General Dino, I think he's a more effective horse ridden with a touch of patience. They've drawn 3, so they might try and hold a forward spot, but I think if you let him settle early, he can find the line well.
All right, yeah, I've got the general in as well. Our Hero, ultimately, All You Know, I think will win, but Our Hero I thought was an interesting runner down in class. They may be the one that pushes on to make the running as well. That was race number 5. Feature race is up next for us, the Japan Racing Association Trophy.